Yo, pulled up to the set when I heard that brutal sound of the bass. Start to feel like I'm dreaming, man, should have seen that look on my face. But I'm so low-key, I'm an anonymous G that I left no trace. But when I step 1 foot in the room, I'ma set this pace. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this. Yeah. My God. Yeah. I feel like king of the hill when they're king of the hill. My God. Yeah, yeah. It feels like murder, murder. Setting them alight when I lit that flame. Try pulling up side by side for the race, just realize that we're in a different lane. Yeah, see I'm out here killing the game. How can you claim that we're living the same? Seeing reality being on a similar stage. You're sitting in the crib while I'm singing my name. That's flames, whole of the city on lock. The coldest flows and the cream of the crop. We've them bees with a lean and a bop. Got a phone line ringing to the heat don't stop. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this. Yeah. My God. Yeah. I feel like king of the hill when they're king of the hill. My God. Yeah.
It'd be good if I muted us. Welcome into the Clears.
Yeah, that would probably be ideal.
Boomer on the loose, y'all.
It happens.
Anyway, welcome into the Clears Mud. Today we are a couple of well, maybe not a couple because, well, Seth, you know, she left us, but
Oh God.
yes. Pizzle.
We're still. We're gonna be. It's gonna be like 2025 before you get over that even remotely.
Probably 28 or 29, maybe 30. But Pizzle woke up sick this morning. It was her weekend or her Sunday to come up with the stuff. She I guess you would say she gave us a topic or whatever.
She basically carpet bombed us with a few different videos
Yes.
and was just like, let's do this.
Yeah.
And then gave us like a preliminary thumbnail.
Yes.
And we were like,
Yeah.
okay. And then she's like, also, I'm sick. And we went, you
Yeah,
whore, boo, you whore.
exactly. But yeah, anyway.
Lucky for Pizzle, I'm an expert at all things nonsense and barely factual. So
Okay.
There.
That
I'm
seems accurate.
feeling-
That seems reasonable.
Seems, yeah.
filling in for her a little bit with her topic, which is the Mandela effect.
Okay, so today, as you see there on screen, we got D.Max with us.
Yo,
Yeah, work it, baby, shake it.
never mind me. I'm a little cold, so I'm trying to like get myself
Yes.
like,
Of course, we
you know
got
what I mean?
we got Gigi up in the top right,
Hi.
and then off camera we have Maggot Edits joining us today.
Yay!
Yay!
The legendary, the fabled Maggot Edits.
Yeah.
Happy day.
Double gay.
That's her catchphrase. If she had like a plush, she would you just poke the belly and it'd be like WA, and then it would be slurs every other time.
So anyway, I'm right in the middle of I guess, I don't know if this constitutes a blizzard or not. They're projecting anywhere from 6 to 9 inches of snow. It was not supposed to have started until 3 o'clock my time, which would be about an hour ago. However, it said, I think we'll come in early. It came in about 2 hours earlier than what they predicted. We've currently got, I'm going to say, estimation ballpark around 3 inches of snow on the ground, and it's still coming down hot and heavy. So,
Well, but wait, hold on. It's snow though. It can't come down hot.
yeah, it's so
That's not
hot.
how
It's
that
cold.
works.
It's
No,
so
boo,
hot. It's cold.
D-Max. That was not the joke to make. The joke to make was that Peepaw can't handle 3 inches, is what I'm saying. That's what he said.
True.
The 3 inches came down, and it was too much for him.
Too much.
That's what I heard.
It was just
My
exactly.
takeaway.
It was. It's a great takeaway.
So far,
Really.
Gigi's got the W of the day. Let's see how it pans out throughout the rest of the stream. Yep.
1,000%. All right. So as Gigi said, we're going to be talking about the Mandela effect. We've got a couple, 3 or 4 topics that we're going to be actually talking specifically about. So on that, I'm going to turn it over to Gigi. She is going to be, okay, Max.
I have a question. I have a question. What, because I keep on hearing this term and I'm not sure I exactly know. What is actually the Mandela effect?
Glad you asked, D-Max. It's exactly what we're starting with. Hooray!
Yay! Love it when a plan comes together.
Okay, so we actually are going to watch a video that goes into a little bit deeper, but basically the Mandela effect refers to a situation in which a large mass of people believe that an event occurred that did not, in fact, occur. And there are many theories as to why this happened.
Okay, what?
But
just real quick. I'm getting an echo back from Max. Why am I getting an echo back from Max?
You're getting an echo from me?
Gigi's talking. I'm hearing Gigi's talking, but I'm hearing it come through your mic as well. Why would that be?
I will pay attention to that. I will fix that.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, Gigi.
no worries. So the term Mandela effect comes from when the effect was first coined in 2009 by a Fiona Broom. When she created a website to observe this phenomenon, and it started with her misremembering, I'm going to use that in quotes, about how the former South African president Nelson Mandela died in a South African prison in the 1980s when he, in fact, did not. He actually passed away in 2013. But a lot of people remember him dying in the 80s, including me. I feel like that was a thing I had heard. Like, I remember people speaking about Nelson Mandela in a past tense, posthumous kind of way.
Is he dead now?
He is dead now. He died in 2013. He actually
wasn't he kind of like a bad person?
No.
No.
He was a humanitarian, actually.
Yeah, he was put in prison for trying to help people, actually.
I almost asked that myself because I don't know. I just something about Mandela sounds like very like dastardly. You know, it sounds like oh, the Mandela effect. It's like, don't get caught by the Mandela effect. It's like a ray gun that'll kill you or something in Fortnite. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's something about the Mandela effect that just but fair enough. Okay, all right. Well, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, so we're actually we have a video to watch, but I think we start with the quiz. So we're gonna see in this
F.
Do we get it
yeah,
back?
I see it on.
Do we get it back? Do
Can
we
you
get
hear
it
me?
back?
No, it's
no
in the middle of it.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
make
change.
one.
I'm gonna change shirts, and then we're all gonna pretend I did not change shirts.
Oh,
So we'll do
yeah, we'll do the whole Mandela effect. Oh, we're back. We're back. Hello, we're back. Hello, people. We're back.
Hey.
Stupid.
Got big arms so that I can.
Stupid.
Okay, yes, we are back.
Okay.
It's fine. OBS is just being weird. I mean, what? There was no technical issues in the stream, right? Every pony?
What
Yeah.
are you guys talking about? Nothing never
There was-
occurred.
That never happened. Yeah, it was just like a normal stream or whatever. All right, so before we were so rudely interrupted, we were getting into some examples of the Mandela effect, or at least trying to, I guess, quizify us to see if we have been affected by the Mandela effect, which is a lot of affectation.
All right, just a second here. I got to get
It's all good.
Let's go on again. Get it
I see Alice
reconnected back
Assassin,
to
Mater
OBS.
Motley, Dan, yo, default Dan, Alice Assassin, Reese, yo, welcome in, Reese. Echo of Tragedy, stay out of trouble, sir. Hard to do, I'm sure. I know. I've heard things.
He
That's
never
okay.
will. He never will.
He can't. It's not within his blood. It's not within his like his ability to do so, right?
You know, not for nothing, but I would like to point out that Echo Tragedy is known in the community for gooning, as I guess we now say.
He's the OG
And-
gooner. Okay.
And
Okay.
he has not yet really gotten in trouble. So I feel like he's doing a great job. I'm impressed.
Yeah, there have been some. Say he
know about
has
that.
gotten in trouble a few times. It's just everybody's kind of like been like, well, you know, what are you gonna do? It's, you know, what I appreciate is the fact that like he gets in trouble, but he comes out and he's like, yeah, I did it. What are you gonna do about it? And everybody goes, fair enough.
I don't count that as trouble. I think people have differences of opinion, but
That's
in
true.
terms of actual behavior, like he hasn't sent unsolicited dick pics. He hasn't talked to any underage
That we know
people
of.
that we're aware of.
That we're aware of, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Which I
He's
believe he
not-
hasn't, but I'm just saying we're not aware of
He
those things
hasn't
in case
started
those
a cult
exist.
and made everyone think he's a werewolf vampire. You know,
Well,
he's
that
doing
one
pretty
remains to
good.
be seen. That one might be out for maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't put it past Echo of Tragedy. If all of a sudden we just realize that like every whammon that he has on his apps and stuff like that, he's just pulling them all together. I can imagine that. Sending them to one specific place so he can go find the One Piece or something. I don't know. I couldn't finish that off. We need to get to this damn thing. What is
All
this?
right, we're
Okay, so
ready.
what are we
We're
doing?
ready. We're ready. We're good to go
Okay.
now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna do a quiz. We're
Okay.
gonna see if we can correctly remember what each thing is actually, or in this universe, depending what explanation of the Mandela effect you believe.
Got
All right,
it.
So I just
Okay.
click on the Let's Play. Is that it? Is that what I do here?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm clicking on the Let's Play. All right.
All right. Which is the correct name of the cereal?
So that's the cereal. And then these are is it Captain Crunch or Captain Crunch?
I think it's the one on the left.
Yeah,
is
my
what I
vote is
remember.
Cap'n, like CAP''N. Crunch.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Anyway.
Okay.
don't
I
know.
think it's the one on the right, but I will. So,
Well, what does Max say?
I think it's the second one.
ooh, it's
Really?
split.
So we're split down the middle. Oh my god. Okay. I think it's Cap'n because I remember people making a big thing out of it. I don't know. I'm sticking with Cap'n. I'm sticking
All
to my
right,
guns.
So here's what I'll do. We'll click. We'll go with y'all the Captain on the left,
Okay.
Mhm.
and either you and Gigi are right, or me
Hmm.
and Mags are correct. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Yay.
Yay!
Crunch,
We did
okay.
it.
All right.
We didn't
good
get.
deal.
You
I
got
don't
Mandela
remember-
affected.
Yes, I don't remember the name as much as I remember the blue outline around the letters, which does something, I guess, about the marketing. Like the fact that if the Captain had the blue letters, I would have been at a loss.
Oh, I don't know. I
What
have no
is
clue.
this-
I have
what
no
is
idea.
Jigsaw's signature line in the Saw movies? I have never seen any.
I've
of
never seen the
Saw
movie,
movies.
so I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like
Um,
it's the first one.
Wanna play a
but
game?
I-
First
Do
one or
you-
the second one?
I think it's I'm with Maggot. I think it's either the first one or the second one. I'm trying to suss that out. So it's want to play a game or is it do you want to play a game? I guess it's do you want to play a game? He's also too. I'm gonna say it's within Jigsaw's like personality or his character to want to say the whole thing out. He's a very learned man. I think. I don't know. It's been a minute since I watched Saw. I want to say it's the second one. I think it's do you want to play a game?
I have no vote because I don't know. I've never seen any
Yeah,
movies.
I'll
so I
leave
don't
it
know.
to you guys.
They're good.
Second one.
Yeah, let's
Second
go
one?
second one.
Okay,
Yeah, let's try it.
wrong.
Damn it! Wait, what?
Oh.
I want to play a
It's
game.
I want to play a game.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I totally got Mandela. Oh no!
Well, I don't know if that's
Damn.
necessarily Mandela or not. I think
No,
that's
more-
because everybody because that's actually not a bad example of that for me because everybody always says that line as "Do you want to play a game?" Not "I want to play a game." Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just when you see it in other media, I guess. Anyway.
I don't know. Whatever. Which is the correct name of the correction fluid?
Oh
White out.
god!
White out or white wit out?
Oh,
Whoa! I think
that's
it's white
good.
without an H. I think it's without an
Do
H.
you? I feel like
do.
I would remember that.
I'm pretty sure it's the
Okay.
first one.
I think it's the second one because for some reason something in my brain is going, you have been down this path before. You have been tricked before. You've been deceived before. 'Cause I had to
never
buy a
thought
bunch of
about
whiteout.
it.
Yeah, I had to buy a bunch of whiteout from my house. because it was easier and cheaper than paint. And I was looking for it one time and I had to look it up and I misspelled it. So I think it's white, like white.
All right, well, that's
WIT, but I could be wrong.
that's a better idea than I have.
I'll go-
because I've
I'll
never
go-
thought about it really.
Yeah, I'll go with what you guys think, but
What do you think, Maggot?
The
Wow.
second one.
You think it's the second one? You said. Okay.
Yeah.
chat's with me on it.
I feel like it's the
I think
first one.
I think it's the first one too.
I'm fair.
We went with mine or
Well,
ours before.
the chat agrees with DMax though, so maybe we go with the second one.
I don't.
You calling it, people? You're saying it's the first one? I
Almost.
mean, if you want to.
It is white.
Oh, that's the worst.
So instead of right, it's white. So RITE, it'd be WITE. Okay.
It's
don't care for
witty
that.
out. It's wit
It's
witte
wit.
out.
It's witte. It's witte.
White. It's wit.
I feel
Jesus.
annoyed that I know that now. It's
All
gonna
right.
bother me forever.
Pick
out.
the Target logo. Which one is the logo?
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Yikes.
This is a good
That
one.
one's tough.
Damn.
Right one. The one on the
Think
right.
so?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the
Okay.
one on the left. Otherwise,
Okay,
it's
I
not a
think it's-
target.
Yes, and also I think it's the one on the left because in the ad when they had the dog in it,
Yeah.
the dog was in the middle. But I guess he could also be in the middle of the second one. Oh, you guys might be right. It might be the one
Oh
on the right because
man,
it's
I
simpler.
remember it having two bands though, and I feel like the second one or the first one is the. But maybe it's not. Shoot, I think you're right. I think it is
And
the one on
even-
the right. I think
yeah.
it's the second one.
Second one.
Second one. Okay, I think we're all in agreement.
This one?
One on the right. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Yay! We did it.
Yay.
Let's go. Woo!
I only serviced their equipment for about 15 years, so
Well, fine then,
So you
people, if
knew.
you want to
Yeah.
start pulling rank.
It was on your paycheck.
which is an actual airline? Alaska Airlines or Alaskan Airlines?
Oh, yikes.
Whoa. I think it's
I know-
Alaskan Airlines.
I think it's
Their
the
logo
bottom.
is- Yeah, I think their logo is blue.
But here's
I'm
the
gonna
thing.
go with Alaskan, but I don't remember if it's Alaska or Alaskan.
I think it's the bottom one personally, but
I don't
Yeah.
have an opinion.
the bottom.
I think it's
one sounds good.
Alaskan because like it just I feel like you would say Air Alaska if it's like with an A, and then Alaskan Airlines just like that flows off the tongue well, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
so the bottom
Second
one.
one.
We're in
Yeah, I think
agreement?
I think so.
And
Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
gonna be
We
wrong.
are correct.
Damn
Uh,
you! God damn, Alaska Airlines? That's stupid. Whoever marketed that, you're wrong. You're just wrong.
Alaskan does sound better.
It does.
The
Okay.
laughing cow.
Oh.
So
which
which
is
one?
the correct
Which
logo.
one is the correct logo?
Oh, does it have a
Well, they're the
it's like a-
same.
No,
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 one
no, no,
has a
it's-
septum ring. And the
yeah,
other
one has a
doesn't.
septum one.
Oh,
That's
the okay, a little nose ring. Okay,
Can you scroll back up?
no,
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. There's no way it has a septum ring. There's no way.
But I feel like it's an old timey logo, and I feel like cows used to
That would have been
have
frowned
those
upon.
things.
Yeah, but everybody calls it a bull ring, so it
Yeah.
kind of makes sense for it to have one.
But like it's not a bull, it's a cow.
you
Is it
don't
a
know.
cow?
has
'Cause it
horns,
You
D-Max.
don't know,
horns.
but
It's a
cows
bull,
can-
like-
Well,
cows
no, cows can have
can
horns.
have horns. That is not
Can
a
they?
that. Yes, that's not a gender-based thing.
Yeah, Peepaw would know because he's from Arkansas, and from Arkansas, all you get is steers and queers. So you know, I don't see any horns there, Peepaw. By the way.
I had him cut off.
Okay. Well, fair enough. I get the point now.
No, but you will. later.
Oh boy. Okay, I think it's the one on the right. I don't think it's the one without the septum ring. To be honest,
The nose ring.
the nose ring Yeah.
You're saying without the nose ring.
without the nose ring.
I think the one is with. I think it's with nose ring.
I agree with Peepaw.
It's 2 against 1.
I don't have a strong feeling one way or the other. So
Which
I
way,
will
Western
abstain.
GG?
Yeah, I want to say it's the nose ring because I feel like it's such an old timey logo, but I just don't remember ever seeing a nose ring, so it's really difficult.
It really
yeah,
feels like maybe it should have it, but I'm sticking to my guns. I'm sticking to no.
All right, I'll go with. I'll go with the group.
Okay.
We'll go with the majority one.
Let's see what we got.
And we are
Oh,
D-Max
let's
is right.
go! Yeah! I was the victor the whole time.
How do you spell this saint's name?
Oh,
Is it
fuck.
I remember
T-H-E-R-E
it having
or
an H.
T-E-R-E?
I remember it having an H too. I could have swore
like,
it was
I know
Mother
it is
Teresa.
Mother
I have no idea.
Teresa,
I have no
but
idea.
I think it is pronounced Teresa, even though there's an H. in
I know
it.
Maggot knows a lot about saints, so
Yeah.
I'm sure she's got a lot of input in terms of this.
What?
Yeah, you know all about saints. Yeah,
What are you
you're a
talking
very
about?
holy person. You go to church
Oh
every
my
Sunday.
God,
How was
shut-
church today,
shut
by the
up.
way? How was it? What do you mean? What do you you can just tell me to shut up? Fine. I think it's Mother Teresa with a TH.
I have
too.
no. I'm a horrible speller. I don't know, and so
Okay.
First,
Oh,
Um,
the chat is disagreeing with us. The chat says no H. Let's do no H. We can let the chat be wrong
we'll let the
about
chat.
this one.
Okay, well,
possibly,
fine. We'll
maybe.
go with the chat, and they are correct.
What?
correct.
Impossibles.
Maybe
There's
I'm
no way.
confusing this Teresa with the Teresa Barbie doll, and that one probably had an H. Maybe that's what it was.
Mm,
Which is the
mm.
correct name of the entertainment
Oh,
center restaurant?
I
Is
know.
it
Chuck E.
Chuck
Cheese.
E or Chuck E. Cheese?
No,
Which
no, no.
one?
Is it Chuck E. Cheese's or is it Chuck E.
Chuck E.
Cheese?
Cheese.
Hmm.
I'll give bonus
think
points to
it's-
anybody who knows what the E stands for.
I know what it stands for.
Peapod, do you know what it stands for?
I have no damn clue. I just know I took my kids there when they were little, and the pizza was horrible and it stank
Yeah.
because of
It's
all
I
the
feel
pretty
like
bad.
you'd
stinky
appreciate
bodies.
what the E stands for, though, people.
Yeah.
It feels like
Was
a
it
very.
Egbert?
No.
I don't have.
You can
Edward?
say it, Gigi.
It's entertainment.
Right. It's Chuck Entertainment Cheese is his name.
Yeah.
Entertainment is his middle name.
Middle name. Mhm.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I
Which
like when
honestly-
people say his full name is Charles Entertainment Cheese. That sounds so dignified and refined. I'm like,
Oh,
You know
Yeah.
where I got this? Or not this one. Hold on. Wait. That one. The that Poggers. That's Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese said that.
All right. So which
I think
one
He
is
went up
the-
and he said,
All right. So which one?
I think
which
it's
one
the
is it?
first one. I remember.
I think it's Chuck E.
Plural?
Cheese
the-
is.
Yeah.
I think so. The other
the
one
po-
just looks weird too. It's like that doesn't look like
Yeah. The
real.
logo is strange.
I think they're Mandela
What does
affecting
chat
us.
say? Chat says one.
One. They said
Yeah.
one.
All right. So we'll go with
say
that
one.
one. We'll go with one. That's fine. And you would be correct.
Hey, we did
Yay.
it. Good. Cool. We did it. All right.
What is the color
Okay,
of
what's this
Tony
one?
the Tiger's mascot of Frosted
Wait,
Flakes?
don't. I was gonna say don't scroll down. We could. Is it blue or wait? What color?
Oh, the
color of what?
nose. His nose.
Oh.
Oh,
it's
fuck.
black, I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Damn.
Can I say neither? Neither of these look correct to me.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've-
Huh.
The black one looks
Mm.
really strange. To
We
me.
have to beat this guy all the time in Fortnite so that Seth can get her special gun. You figure he'd know what his like nose looks like. I think it's black. I'm siding with Maggot. I think it's black.
Yeah, I tend to agree it's black. I don't
Blue
think
would make
it's
sense
blue.
though. I don't think it's blue. Why would they make an orange character with a blue nose? Those are contrasting, complementing colors. The box already does that.
As a person from Florida, you should be totally fine with orange and blue being together.
It's okay, but he's also got yellow eyes. He's got the trifecta of like, what the hell is this design? He's got red scarf, orange fur, blue nose, yellow eyes, jaundice. I'm just saying, like, I don't think.
I agree with Chad. I think it's blue
Blue?
because it looks better. The black one looks like they blacked out the blue one.
It
like-
does. Yeah, it does look.
I
like
mean, it
that.
could be this photo, but
Hmm.
I will go with blue then. And it would be correct.
hey,
Wow.
it's apparently blue.
Is that
There you
even a
go.
thing in his like current design? Because that's not his like
I
updated
don't
design.
know. He does
Yeah.
look different now.
Does
Mhm.
Morpheus from the Matrix say, "What if I told you everything you knew was a lie"?
Don't tell me that line is a Mandela effect.
I
That would
don't think
fuck
that's
me
what
up
he
forever.
says. He says.
What if I told you everything you knew was a lie? I don't think that's what he said.
I don't think that's
what
what
did
he
he
says.
say? He
I've
said,
never watched it.
It's something along that lines.
right.
I know that, but I don't.
I think he said. I know he says, "What if I told you?" But then after that, my brain is going to a lot
no,
of
no,
different
no.
places.
He came up and he was like, come with me if you want to live. That's what he
That's
said,
true.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he
That sounds
said.
right.
That, yeah. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say he didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no also. I don't think he said exactly that line.
Chat says no idea. I think this is the one, and one says fabrication. I think. So,
Advent gets it. Advent
I-
knows they're trying to send us into the Matrix.
True.
I don't know. Did Maggot weigh in yet, or?
She
I
said she
haven't
didn't
seen
know.
it. Yeah, I don't have an
Doesn't
opinion on
say.
it.
Hmm.
She took the blue pill, as it were.
Hmm.
She didn't take the red pill and see how far down the rabbit hole goes. Yeah.
So where did we settle on? Yes or no?
No, I think we settled on no.
Yeah, I think no.
I think it's yes, but I'll click on no because I'm the minority.
Let's go.
All right, there you go.
Oh, those memes were a lie. There was not even such a line in the movie. Holy hell. Wow.
Wow.
There must be
Wow.
a similar line in the movie, though. I don't think he didn't say anything like that.
I don't.
No,
I
it's
don't
like it's just like
know.
I guarantee you they have one of these on here. I bet you the next one's going to be like Luke, I am your father, because there actually is no line Luke, I am your father that doesn't exist.
What
Okay,
does?
I saw this one earlier today. What does Henry VIII hold in his famous portrait? And I
Oh.
swear that he is holding a turkey leg. Okay,
Okay.
I already looked this one up. He is apparently not holding a turkey leg, but I remember a turkey leg. I don't like if you ask me without telling me, without showing it to me, and had I not learned it earlier today, I would say he's definitely holding a turkey leg.
That
Just
turkey leg looks
100%.
looks a wee bit photoshopped in there.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
does.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not the turkey leg. The turkey leg I remember was like the Disney turkey legs that are big and more beigey color.
Yeah, that should have been your tip off. Like, of course
Yeah,
not then, because like
yeah.
it takes like Disney's genetic magical fucking engineering GMO feats in order to get turkey legs that big.
It's
okay.
a painting. They could have just
No, it's
given
the
him-
one he's wearing the croissant. All right,
You
all right.
should
He's
have just
holding
gone
a
with turkey
croissant.
leg. That was the funny answer.
That is the funny answer, though. That is
Well,
true. We should
he
have
should have been, and in my mind, he will always be holding a turkey leg.
Okay, if I don't know this, I'm going to be very upset with myself because I went to a lot of Volkswagen shows as a kid.
Okay, so which is the correct logo for Volkswagen?
Oh shit!
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
what? That's not fair.
How's that?
That's
not fair?
stupid.
No.
That's not fair because like
No.
that's. I
See,
think it's the
don't know.
second one.
Here's the thing. Here's my problem with things
Okay.
like this, and even the
Mhm.
thing with like, even the things with like the Tony the Tiger picture, things like that. I'm
Mhm.
not so certain that is quote a Mandela effect, or just our inability to remember what a logo or a caricature that
Well,
a
no,
brand is using
no,
to sell their product. I don't think
think-
that's necessarily a Mandela thing. To me,
I think it's a Mandela effect.
I don't.
because
Now, okay, to me, like a Mandela effect is like this. So, is it Bernstein or Bernstein bears?
So
you
I
would-
know that it's Bearstein, but I always remember it as Berenstein, and I remember reading
Berenstein.
it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, to me, that's a Mandela.
Also, I don't think it's Steen or Stein. I think it's Stain actually, which was
Yeah.
the one that was upsetting to me.
bear stain bears.
Yeah, it's
It's
STAIN.
Frankenstein.
See, something like
Very
that is
upsetting.
something, or even the thing with like the original thing, which was when did Mandela pass away? Right, that is a Mandela effect. Remembering it one way. To me, these are mundane things that nobody. I don't. Who.
This is more like gaslighting, is really what it is.
Yes.
Because I was going to defend it and say
Yes.
this is like Mandela, but I guess you're right. It's more like because
Yeah.
it's showing us two different things that are so similar. Where it's like,
Yeah.
is the nose blue or is it black? It's
Or
like,
like the Target.
I mean, it could be
sign.
either
Which
one.
one? Which one? The Target.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've
Hmm.
hit on like so we've done a couple of these. I think we can go over to the BuzzFeed video that it gives
Okay.
us some explanation, and then maybe we can decide what kinds of things are actually Mandela effect. Because they do give a few explanations.
Okay, so you said to start at like the 6 minute 24 second, right?
Yeah. Or actually, no. Start at the. I gave you another timestamp, which was. I think we should start it earlier.
Okay.
At minute 15.
1:15. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
People adamantly claim that there's a 1990s movie about a genie called Shazam and starring actor and comedian Sinbad. The obvious explanation would be that those who remember this are simply confusing this with the 1996 film Kazam about a genie starring Shaquille O'Neal, and conflating it with one of the several Sinbad movies from the same time. In a smaller instance, take a look at this image of the Pokemon character, Pikachu. Many fans of Pokemon remember the character as having a yellow tail with a black tip. However, Pikachu's tail has never had a black tip. The Mandela effect has also shown up in instances regarding how people remember movie lines. For example, one of the most widely quoted movie lines in the Star Wars franchise is spoken by Darth Vader in Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Many people remember the line as, "Luke, I am your father."
No, what he actually
didn't
says.
say that.
No, he says, Luke, search your feelings.
Well, yeah, it's because he
Doesn't he
says,
say
"I did
no?
not kill your father. I am your father." Is the line?
No.
I thought, isn't it?
Does
He
not
does say, "I am your father."
"No, I am your father." I don't think he
He's-
says, "Luke, I am your father." I
Yeah,
think he
it's
says, "No, I
it's
am your
no,
father."
because he's responding to Luke. He's like, "He told me that you killed him or whatever," and then it's like,
Yeah.
"No, I am your father."
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty
So,
sure.
so that's what it says.
However, the words spoken are actually, "No, I am your father."
Yeah.
Got
Similarly,
him.
in 1937, Disney released Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and although many people still quote the line, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all," this is not actually spoken in the film. The actual line begins with, "Magic mirror, on the wall." Now, I must mention that I too have personally experienced this phenomenon. Like many others on the internet, I grew up with a popular children's book series that I thought was the Berenstain Bears.
There you go.
Only to find out that it is now, and always was, the Berenstain Bears.
Yep.
But how could this be?
Pause. Okay. I don't believe this one. I had video tapes, video cassette tapes. I had books. There's no world in which it said Berenstain, and I did not notice it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's like AIN even too. It's not even like it's not even like it says Berenstain. It's like
But
spelled
pronounced.
like EIN, but pronounced stain. It's literally just stain, and it's like that is a weird. I guess maybe it's just because
you know what it is? It's
Yeah.
because either A, we read these books as youngsters, like these were probably some of the earliest books that we might have been exposed to when we first started reading and was taken to the library as kids. You know, you got to check out a book. It was a whole big thing, right? I mean, we were probably in what, maybe second grade, something like that, maybe. And
So you think that's like what's stuck in our brains is just
It's
like that's
because-
those formative years.
either that or like if we when we're younger than that, say kindergarten, first grade, you took into the library and the librarian would read you a book. Well, this was probably something that and so your librarians, because how we will see a word and we will misinterpret. I do it all the time on The World's Worst. I will read it and say it one way, but it's actually a different word, right? And I think we grew up hearing Bernstein, right? Or Bernstein.
Okay. You can say this, however, some
I did
people
say
have
this.
gone back and pulled up like their old cassette tapes, and some of them do say Berenstain. Now that could be a typo, and it could be that every children's book I had of it
Okay,
happened to have that same typo.
then why is there no evidence of it?
There is. I'm
literally-
telling you, there are people
Where?
with physical
Where?
on TikTok. On TikTok,
Oh
With-
no.
Oh,
no,
shit.
not
Berenstain,
TikTok, no.
Berenstain
No,
merch, and
no.
it'll say
I'm sorry.
the
If it
Berenstain Bears. Okay.
if it's on TikTok, I automatically discredit. I would give it no heedance.
You just immediately say it's fake. It's there's no way.
If it's on
not real.
TikTok, it is. On TikTok, it is. That social media platform is nothing but misinformation. It is it is the father of misinformation. It is the worst. And right in there with it is Facebook. Facebook and TikTok are like neck and neck constantly.
And we're saying this on a YouTube video, which is far bar none, much
Oh,
more trustworthy.
YouTube is literally like
Paragon of truth. You know,
It is YouTube in comparison to those two is basically like the Library of Congress. It's that factual. That's just in comparison to those two social media programs.
True.
Yeah,
it's real. Yeah.
without a doubt, without a doubt. So we want to watch some more of this video, or
Yeah, we do.
all right, here we go.
Some believe the Mandela effect may be due to the many worlds or the multiverse theory of quantum mechanics. In this theory, people like Broom are not misremembering, but instead, their reality got crossed with another. Though it's now popular in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the many worlds interpretation theory was developed in the mid-20th century and basically states there are many worlds which exist parallel to our own in space and time. The theory was originally developed by Erwin Schrödinger as a way to explain a phenomenon in quantum physics and purports that there
He did some really bad stuff to a cat, man. I'll tell you what. Or
Hang
did
on.
he?
I was
I
gonna
guess
say-
is the question.
Yeah, wasn't this the Joker that was talking about the cat? Was he alive or dead or what? We don't know because
Yeah, I think we're
because-
probably going to talk about it, but go ahead.
because it's like well, until you open the box, the cat could be all things, right? Basically,
It could be dead. It could be alive. It could be not dead, not alive. It could be not in the box somehow. It could be inside the box sleeping. It could be anything. It's like the idea is that like there's no way to perceive like what the cat actually is, so it's in a state of limbo to the observer. Which apparently, by the way, you can actually affect a set of like what is it? You can affect a scientific experiment depending on if you are observing it or not. So there's something
Yeah,
kind of
it's
to that
the-
premise.
It's the double light
Oh,
theory or something.
Yeah,
where-
yeah. Because there's like 2 light slots, and then they fire
Yeah.
like protons through them, and they will create 2 different slots of energy that pass through it on another like on a sheet of paper that they can collect and read.
The double
but
slit
it-
experiment is what we're
The double
thinking
slit
of.
experiment. Yeah, and then if there's not, then there's like a bunch of them, and then it's like, oh well, we were observing it, and that's what caused it to do that somehow for some reason. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of
So-
the theories that supposedly proves, and I think it talks about it a little bit in this video, that we live in a simulation because theoretically, if we lived in the real world, then observation would have no effect on
You know what?
things like light. But
Yeah,
the fact that
deep-
it does would imply that an audience is required or like explicit in its creation. Therefore,
Yeah.
simulation.
Yeah, deep thought here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I've never thought of a simulation in this context, but like every word is like a word that we create, right? So like what if it's not that we're in a simulation, is that the thing that we're in happens to be very similar to the thing that we have created in our language as a simulation. You know what I mean? Like the only way we can create simulations is by like setting up like a string of variables and like putting like a physics engine together and all this stuff in order to create a simulation. So like what if like we just exist in that? Like what if it's not that life is a simulation, but what if it is that like life always was and we came along later and observed the simulation and that's what caused it to exist?
This
I
could
don't-
be a thing. There is actually a philosopher who I really dislike, named Derrida, who had a similar idea about how our entire existence is the way that it is because of the language we've created to explain it. And if we
Yeah.
could separate thought from language, then who knows what could happen. And this sounds insane to me because I'm like, well, we still, as babies, we still had thoughts. Like we presumably we didn't use language as we know it, but to imply that there is no thought.
Deaf
without
people
language is
literally
weird.
think using hand signs in their brain. You know what I mean? Like I'm just
Do they?
making
Is
I'm
that a
making
thing?
noise. Yeah. I'm making noises with my mouth and you are reading my mind right now. Consider this, everybody at home. I am making literal sounds, shapes with my mouth, blowing air out my lungs, through my teeth, through my tongue. And you are able to explain and understand everything that I say to you, which is why I say that every single one of you people should please press like on the video. Please, for the love of God, please press like on the video. Okay. All right, we're good.
Play the video.
There are no alternative outcomes to events. All outcomes happen simultaneously. In 1955, Hugh Everett, a then PhD student, introduced the idea of the universe, quote, splitting into alternate versions of itself when faced with a
This
quantum
B-roll
choice.
is awesome.
Each possible outcome of a choice creates a new universe, and these universes are identical up until the moment where the event is triggered. It might go without saying, but just in case, quantum physicists in the 1950s developed the
pause real
many
quick?
worlds.
I don't trust this guy.
Why?
That's what I thought too. As soon as he popped
It's the
up, He's fucking
mustache.
weird, man.
The
It's the
mustache?
mustache. His mustache is way too thick. It's way too thick. Like he's way too put together. Look at his eyes. He's got that weird glint in his eye. What is it? What is this stuff in the background? What has he got on his left? Is that oh, that's a phone. I thought it was like a machine gun or something. He's got a candelabra. He looks like he's gonna fucking use that phone and kill me in the lobby with the candelabra. You know?
Not
You
to
know,
be
he's
confused
very,
with condylitis.
he's very LA, and I think that's what it is. But he's done some other interesting videos. Like he went to Area 51 when all those people went there to do the Naruto run. Like he went there to experience that. And he's done some other things, and he at least, I think, presents skepticism in an
This motherfucker is giving me the look
way.
like he's gonna show up there when everybody's Naruto running, and he's gonna enact the fucking infinite Tsukuyomi. He's gonna turn into Mamoru Uchiha. He's gonna be the final boss of the anime. Look at him.
In the spirit of
spot ass.
Pizzle, I have to ask you two to quit saying slurs.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. So many slurs. My bad. Go ahead.
Interpretation theory to explain experiments in quantum physics, and not the Mandela effect. But by this logic, both timelines, the one where Mandela died in prison and the one where he lived until 2013, exist, but in separate realities. Those who remember one reality but find it didn't actually happen are not misremembering. They may have lived in one universe and somehow switched into another. Or reality itself has shifted.
Yeah.
No,
this
that
is
actually
what I
makes
say
sense to
whenever
me.
I'm wrong. I'm like,
That
it's
makes
like
sense.
I wasn't wrong. I just shifted into another reality. Clearly.
No, that actually, honestly, it makes absolute sense to me. That's why I remember some of the things that I remembered. It has nothing to do
That's
with the amount of substances that may have been
No.
ingested.
No.
Yes,
I
you
want to
know,
live in the
We-
reality where cungolitis means cunnilingus. You know what I mean? I want to live in that reality.
but it
I
does.
guess it's this
you
one.
know.
It does.
I'm
does
just
it?
saying that you don't know that this isn't what's happening. You can't prove that
No.
you guys weren't in a different universe yesterday, and so I don't know. Why not?
Sure, why not?
But
Why
I think-
not?
I could be in several different universes right now. Who's to say?
Exactly.
Well, if his theory is correct, you are in several different universes right now. You just don't have knowledge of them.
Don't. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I can only handle being on one stream at a time. I can't handle it.
Exactly.
You're gonna make me freak out. Holy
So
shit.
right now there's another stream that is going on with us, but instead of Gigi being here, she's actually out sick today, and Pizzle was here going through that group with them.
Whoa! And you didn't hire me. You hired Mitch instead in that
Yes.
timeline. Yeah.
And there's a stream where there's a universe where Seth is still here and never left me, and that's the one I want to exist in.
I don't think that's real. I think in all realities that would have happened. That's the inevitability point. You know what I mean? That's like the shit. What's that Flash
reject-
story? That's your Flashpoint.
I reject your hypothesis, sir,
Listen.
and I fart in your general direction.
Okay, well, I watched the Doctor Strange movie, and I saw what happens when someone cannot accept their inevitabilities. You know,
Yes.
they ruin the whole.
Is that what that
universe.
movie's about too? Because the Flashpoint movie is about the same thing.
Yeah.
That is what at
Or-
least
oh, wait,
two
wait,
of
wait.
the Doctor Strange movies are about.
Are we just realizing, like, are all time travel movies and shows, like, are they all just about the same thing, which is just accepting reality?
Probably so.
Wow.
Yes. Probably so.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Also, Loki. Loki is also about that, I guess.
Okay. All right. So what's this? So we got.
So
We're
we
moving on to
kind
something else.
yeah, we're moving on. So we've explained, we've kind of introduced you some different things. Some of the stuff I don't necessarily think was Mandela effects. I think it's just some gaslighting about logos and shit. We covered what is a Mandela effect. Guy gave a pretty good synopsis. I think that's. He covered the Bernstein.
Bernsteins.
Did you flip your camera?
He did. He flipped it.
Menon
It looks weird.
mentioned it, and now I've been looking for the past few seconds going, what the? Because in Discord, it's the way I'm used to seeing it, I think. But then on camera, it's flipped.
No, it's not.
And I'm going, yes, it is.
No, I don't.
It is.
No, it is
See?
not.
I
It
don't
is
see it. I don't
so.
understand what you guys are talking about.
No, it is not. You guys are high.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. That's weird. You guys are being weird.
You guys are fucking with us.
No, I'm not. I
Mm.
swear. I'm capturing what is actually in Discord.
Okay,
Mhm.
but you're not. No, it's flipped. Cause look, my room is also flipped. Let's see. Does I do this? Yeah. Now I should be.
Gigi, I think you had too much maybe to,
See, in my
you know.
in Discord, my hand is away from D.Max, and on camera, it's towards him. It's flipped. It's flipped on screen.
No, it's not. I'm sitting here watching it. Your hand is
Hmm.
going straight to DMax.
That's weird.
No, look how it's not going towards D.Max. You see? And on the screen, it will be. There it is. You see?
Hmm.
No,
This
I'm
is weird. I don't
watching
know.
on
Yeah.
stream.
See?
Who
See?
would? Are you trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me that Riv would engage with this level of gaslighting? That he would try to like
Yes.
Mandela
Literally
effect you
right,
like
right.
live?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
100%.
I don't believe
Listen,
that
let me
any. I don't
explain
believe that
something.
anybody would try that.
Let me explain something. I'm not doing anything that could possibly
Mhm.
cause this thing to quit streaming again. So that's
I don't
that
think
is a-
hitting transpose camera in your OBS would do that. Why would you do that? I don't know.
I can tell you.
It's
Okay, I can
My
tell you for a
hands are
fact.
here.
I
How
can.
am
I
I
can tell you.
trans-
Hold on. I can tell you for a fact that Riv's bed has always been on the left side of his like things, and his bed is right there.
Right
So
here.
like, no, he hasn't. He hasn't.
Yes,
He hasn't
and on the
changed
the
anything.
stream, it's on the right. Exactly.
Well, yeah, that's because Discord does like a weird flippy thing sometimes. Like if you have your camera up, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but for your camera, if you put it up, it flips it. It makes it go the other way than what it should.
Mm.
I'm just saying, like that's just what it is. I'm just saying, who would do that? Who would go into their OBS settings and flip their camera like that? Who would do that?
I wouldn't. I don't. I'm not inclined to do so.
Who would?
So
could?
I actually do that in OBS so that I could do my makeup on like with the camera instead of a mirror, and it works just fine. Jessica Pizzle, just so you know, just for future reference.
Fair enough.
But in this case, all I'm saying is that on camera, Riv's bed is on the right, and in Discord it's on the left. And I don't appreciate these shenanigans during a Mandela effect video.
Yeah, now I'm confused because now I'm looking at it. Oh yeah, you're right. It's on it. Yeah, it's on his left, on the stream. Oh, now I see what you're saying. Yeah, this is weird.
It is not. This is my left hand. This is my left hand.
This is your left. This is your left.
Here
This
is going
your
onto
left.
my
This is your
table.
left.
This is my right hand, and this is where my
right.
bed.
This is
Y'all
right.
are trying to gas out the hell out of me, and I ain't having it. You just trying to
Okay,
mess
you
with an
said
old
it's
man.
your left, but if you're looking at it on YouTube, you just raised your right. It's on the right side.
All right, how about this? Chat, what do we think? Do we think that gaslighting Peepaw is gaslighting us, or do you think that he's not gaslighting us? Which is it? Which of the clear? How about this? Which of the Clear's Mud members have their camera flipped right now? Is it A for Riv, B for Gigi, C for Maggot, who doesn't have a camera on, but we'll throw her in there anyway, or D for D.max? Okay, tell us. Let us know. A for Riv. Oh, we got one from Twilight Midnight says A.
See?
I'm expecting there's going to be just nothing but a bunch of A's right now.
It looked like you raised your right hand. Look at it. Look at it. Right there. Black and white. Thank you, Voltage Mike.
If we get like one or two more A's in the chat, I'm going to call it and say that, yeah, it was Riv the whole time. He's been gaslighting us. What, Riv? What's up with the hands thingy, all right? We all know your tricks. We all know your deceptions, your lies. Okay, we've been well aware of it for many a year, and you know, poor Gigi over here just finally got it, you know, and caught up to it. All right, the polling is done; it's over with. I could have actually done a real poll. It was actually me the whole time. You numbskulls, look at me. Oh shit! Wait, wrong thing. Look at me. See, ha! I was the one who was flipped the whole time. I gaslit all of you people. Mandela effect. You're welcome.
Oh, God.
I think Medley is right. It is actually all of us that are flipped, is what I'm realizing.
I tell you what,
So I wasn't flipped.
You're fixing to get a flip. How about that?
In other news, you guys, when I was younger, if I couldn't tell which one was the right and which one was the left, they said if you just make an L, whichever one's an L to you is your left hand, and I use that like still sometimes, occasionally, just to
You put it to your
double
forehead?
confirm.
You put it to your forehead.
But then, in order for other
There you
people
go.
to read
No.
it,
She
No.
was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb
Gonna get
in the
copyrighted.
shape of an L on her 7 head. Okay.
All right.
Well, okay. So, we
So
got
here
some
my next
TikToks
question.
about mandulas. What?
We got some Mandela things. All right. So
Mandulas.
how many of you guys are in the chat are familiar with Fruit of the Loom?
Oh.
So this
Fruit of the
is,
Loom.
This is going to be a Fruit of the Looms.
I think I'm wearing Fruit of the Loom right now.
I wouldn't put it past you, honestly. So this TikTok creator, Dime Lifting, got into a
dime lifting seems right, but that's
Yeah.
an
Dime
interesting name.
lifting. That's kind of a good name. I kind of like that.
to evidently there is a Mandela effect around the Fruit of the Looms brand, or
Okay.
this is what would you call undergarments, shirts?
Yeah, it's like underwear.
It's clothing. It's clothing. I put it there.
Yeah,
It's
they
Yeah,
do
but I think they're
I've
mostly
heard
known
of
for
this.
underwear.
I've heard of this
underwear.
before.
Yeah. Okay. So let's watch this.
But I got to the bottom of the Fruit of the Loom Cornucopia Mandela effect and I'm upset. Claire really pulled through for us and went through all of her old clothes until she found an official logo. Not only is this an official Fruit of the Loom shirt, except the Cornucopia looks exactly how we've all described it and remembered it. This reignited my fixation.
Okay, pause
and after
this. You started this like in the middle. So the story here is
What?
that this
No,
woman was like, hey, Fruit of the Loom, why are you saying that you never had a cornucopia? And I believe that somebody asked them like what happened to the cornucopia,
Okay,
and Fruit of the
first
Loom
of
was
all,
all like,
I wasn't given these in any particular mother-loving order, and I just threw them up here as they were. So no,
Like put in
feel
the
like
doc.
considering that the person who did it was Jessica Pizzle, you should have known
This is
that it probably
yes.
needed just a tiny bit of organization, sir.
no,
Didn't-
no,
yeah,
that's not how
well.
this works.
Mhm.
So let me do this one. Is
Wait,
this
wait,
one-
wait.
government
Gigi,
document-
I know how to get out of this. Actually, Seth put these links in there.
That's true. She did it.
Yeah.
No, she did not.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she did.
No, she did not.
She'll back us up on this one.
Yeah.
So
She'll,
is this the,
she'll
is
say
this,
it. She'll be like,
So is this the one we're supposed to show first then?
Official
I
government.
don't think so. This is after. I can just explain it. We could just go back to the one that we were in. See that now she's in a different thing on that one. Yeah. So basically, this woman is like, she said, "What are you talking about, Fruit of the Loom?" I very vividly and clearly remember that there being a cornucopia, and Fruit of the Loom says there has never been a cornucopia in the logo. So now these are the videos of her proving that there in fact is a cornucopia in the logo, and this is her evidence of it. And she takes it to quite the extreme actually. So now you can play. No,
Okay.
go back to the other one you were playing.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, there you go.
Digging through the
Yeah, that
internet,
works.
I found this old newspaper that specifically says Fruit of the Loom logo was initially a cornucopia. And Fruit of the Loom has been questioned about the cornucopia.
Yeah.
They've straight up been lying to us, saying that it never existed. Please note that this Fruit of the Loom image that was created from people's memories matches exactly what's on Claire's shirt. Not only are they lying to us, they're intentionally
Yeah.
causing chaos. If you go to their homepage, they have a whole timeline of their logos and what company has that. That's not evidence enough that they're intentionally trying to cause chaos. These are what their TikToks look like.
I don't know.
I'm convinced this is 100% corporate gaslighting. Mixed feelings about this because honestly,
I just don't understand why. Like, why? Like,
Exactly.
what
Why deny
intention do they
this?
have? Yeah, that's such a weird thing. Like, have cornucopias done something? It's not like cornucopia is like a swastika or something. You know, it's like there was a lot of people who were like just nice, normal, you know, reasonable like Buddhist people who like to use the swastika before they came along and were like, yeah, let's tilt it to the side and flip it around. Now it's a hate symbol. It's like I feel like something similar is happening here. Somehow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking also. But it's just such a like it was. You could have just said, yeah, we use it at one point and we don't use it. Like, who's upset about? Who would be upset about that?
It's a
Somebody, I'm
cornucopia.
sure.
Most people don't even know what I feel like. What even is a cornucopia? What's the function? What's the purpose? It's not even like you can lay it flat. It's like you just basically have like a bouquet of fucking fruit. Like, what's the point? Maybe that's why they got rid of the cornucopia from the logo, because they're like, what the fuck is the point of this cornucopia?
To be fair, it could be a marketing ploy, as she's actually, I guess, saying right now on the screen, and that is interesting.
It would be interesting. Be big brain.
Very big brain. I would be impressed if that was the reason.
Yeah.
I don't know that. That's
I want to see more.
play the
The
video.
greatest marketing ploys in all of history, but at what cost? This has caused me so much distress that both my husband and my therapist forbade me from pursuing it any further. Glad I pursued my heart and got to the bottom of this, but tell me what you think. Should we just admire their
Jesus.
marketing, or should we open a class action lawsuit to be reimbursed for emotional damage?
My headcanon is
Okay.
that woman is sisters with the girl from the video where they're putting the blocks in the like the round peg goes in the square hole. The square peg goes in the square hole. The triangle goes in the square hole. It's like everything goes in the square hole. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway,
I've heard of this video. I've not seen
it's a
this
funny
video.
video.
Now, play the one with where she proves with government documentation, which I think is
I think it's that
The
one.
Loom is
Yeah.
lying about never being associated with the Cornucopia. That we should first start off with this Frank West album, Flute of the Loom, which was made in the late 1970s and was a clear spin-off of Fruit of the Loom. I don't know how to credit a Redditor, but this one deserves an award because he went so far down the rabbit hole, he ended up reaching out to the son of the artist who created the art for the album cover. The son responded, making it very clear that Flute of the Loom was in fact inspired by Fruit of the Loom and the Cornucopia was part of its logo. Redditor even brought receipts and took a screenshot of his email conversation. Part I'm most excited about, this is an official government document for the Fruit of the Loom trademark, and if you look at the bottom, it said baskets of fruit, containers of fruit, cornucopia, horn of plenty. And I'm not arguing that
that's
there's
a
no room
smoking
for
gun.
discussion about when and how this logo
Horn
was
of
used, but
plenty.
it's clearly
I do
dishonest for
remember
Fruit
that
of the
is
Loom to make us
another
believe
name
we're
for
crazy for
cornucopia.
assuming that the cornucopia was ever associated with their logo. It still makes absolutely no sense to me how each one of us have a vivid memory of our childhood asking our mom what's in the Fruit of the Loom logo, and that's how we learned what a cornucopia was. In an attempt to back Fruit of the Loom into a trademark corner, I'm now selling these sweatshirts, which means I'm about to be sued for every penny I'm worth, but they'll have to admit the cornucopia
interesting.
is a part of their logo.
Yeah,
or
that's a good-
trillionaire.
wow.
Either way, it's a win-win for me. If you would like to
That's
be
a great
part
idea.
of the chaos, you can buy one by clicking the shopping link on my page.
You know,
or it's linked
recently-
in the video.
Yeah, recently there was something else that was kind of like this. I know whenever I mention him, everybody always rolls their eyes. But recently there was that one, oh my God, it was shit, what's the name of that? There's a skate brand company. Maybe somebody from chat will know what I'm talking about.
Van.
There's a skate. No. There's a. It was like Volcom or something. Yeah, but it wasn't Volcom. It was something else. But they had a T. It was like a cross, like a Christian cross as their logo. I think it's called the Iron Cross, is what it was. And they one day they just like decided to drop that as a logo. So Tim Pool was like, "Oh, you dropped that as a skate logo, so that means it's free and anybody can use it. I guess I'll just take that logo now, and all of your like branding from the past like 20, 30, 40 years or whatever is now my branding." And I don't know how that turned out, if he was actually able to do it, but they dropped it because, you know, they didn't like the Christian cross, like they didn't want anything to associate with that company with it anymore. Independent. Yeah, I think that's the name of it, is Independent. Yes. Chat got it. Yeah, it's Independent was the name of the thing. It used to be a cross. They got rid of that. It's its own branding now, and I think that one is still up for grabs. So I think Tim Pool's going to try to grab that up, which is just funny to me. So she's doing the same thing where it's like, if they're going to drop the logo, pick up that logo, put it on a t-shirt, start selling it. People are going to want to buy it.
Well, are
So-
they
Kinda like that shirt.
dropping it
No,
when
I
they're
don't want to buy it
denying
at all.
it ever?
You don't want to buy the
exists? I
cornucopia?
do.
Hold on, wait. I need to pursue this with Maggot. Maggot, what are you saying? You don't like this cornucopia t-shirt? You wouldn't buy that?
No, I would not.
Why not? It says what does it say? It says, "What's
It's
that,
ugly
Mom?"
as fuck. What the hell?
Bro, but that's the point though. That's
That
how
is
you get like
kind
all of the
point, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's the fun of it, is like how you get to
No,
go up to
and
people and be
also-
like, "Look how
also-
ugly."
I agree
Yeah.
with Midna. Okay, this girl is like clearly just a liar and trying to sell shirts, and I don't trust her. She's too dead inside. I don't care.
Whoa! You think that she's gaslight? Wait a minute. She's
So are you
she's
saying there
capitalizing on the
wasn't-
Mandela effect?
You're saying there
Yeah,
wasn't a
yeah.
cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom logo? Is that what you're saying? Are you sitting here?
I
saying
don't
that
know.
you
I don't know. Okay, but I don't trust this lady either.
Oh.
She does look kind of untrustworthy, to be fair. I can never spell cornucopia. Cornucopia. Copia in fruit, because like I just feel like somebody's got to. I mean, I know that she's literally the woman that was looking it up and stuff, but I figure if I Google search it, I can just find it before her, right? Cornucopia and Fruit of the Loom. Is it a thing? There is no verified image of a Fruit of the Loom logo with a cornucopia in it. Well, son of a bitch. That's according to the Brave AI. So I'm taking that as like that's what the truth is, because why wouldn't it be that?
Just another TikTok scammer. Yeah.
I can remember as a child, you know, I wore Fruit of the Loom paraphernalia or clothing, because that was something that was sold at your big box retailer that, you know, parents of modest to low income could afford to buy for their kids. And I don't ever remember there being a Horn of Plenty in the logo. I remember it just being like bananas and grapes and an apple maybe or something like that.
Yeah, it's like an apple, yellow or green grapes, purple grapes, some leaves in the background,
and a banana maybe. I think maybe it was there banana.
I can't tell you why I remember there being a cornucopia. I just remember there always was a cornucopia. And you know,
I think a lot of this is just power of suggestion. Someone comes along and says, and it triggers, it's, oh yeah, I remember that. I don't. And here's the thing, I can remember as a child, my mother had a Horn of Plenty, which is what it is also called, as Horn of Plenty, as a centerpiece on our dining room table, right? And it had the little rubber, you know, fruits, plastic fruits and stuff in it. And I remember, you know, so I remember that, but I don't remember it ever being part of the logo for Fruit of the Loom.
Harles Barkley says, why would anyone go on the internet and lie for clout and money? Seems unscrupulous. And that's what I'm saying. Who's ever done that? Who
There's no way. Nobody.
Yeah.
No, and that wouldn't be like a valid marketing strategy at all to like sell your t-shirts to huck your no, that would never work.
No. Exactly.
It is interesting though to see that they do literally have a timeline on their website of their logos just to sell this point more.
Yeah.
It's like that's so weird. Like that's and also too, it's like it's especially strange because we're in the age of the fucking internet. It's like I feel like it should be pretty verifiably easy just to be like, you know, there it is. And I'm seeing a lot of clothes that have. So maybe what it is that this just goes to show how many how much clothes have been made by like third hand or, you know, whatever, like distributors of clothings and stuff, where they like make up the logo and they actually got Mandela originally, and then they Mandela the rest of us. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Interesting.
Okay.
So here's some more. I guess we'll do it.
Could make it a little bit easier, actually, if that was the problem.
I don't think that's the
I
problem.
don't actually think it is, but
okay. I was gonna say, I was like, no, because actually that's a decent, like, I guess shout. And I was like,
So let's see here.
There it is. We're back. It's back.
Yay!
Hello, hey, yay! Sorry about that, everybody. We don't know what's going on with the weirdness on OBS.
All right, let's try this.
There we go.
Here we go.
All right.
Spent the past 5 hours fixated on designing this sweatshirt because if Fruit of the Loom doesn't want to make money off their cornucopia, I will. My target
Why is she
market
filming
anyone
from that
who's ever
angle?
asked their mom what's in the
It's a girl comedy thing that they do, which is film like, you know, mid-level to attractive level females from the worst possible angle. It's a thing.
Okay, fair enough. I just thought she wanted to show off her boogies.
I mean, if they're impressive, they got it flaunted.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fruit of the Loom logo,
Twilight
and
Midnight,
that's
she's
how
a
they learned
psycho.
what a cornucopia was. I originally set up this TikTok shop to sell my children's book that I wrote, except that is clearly not as important as this. My final selling points are that there's lots of colors and sizes, and it's a sweatshirt.
Well, there you go.
Based. She's selling the sweatshirt. I'm still convinced that she's got to be, listen, she is just selling us all down the river, okay? She wants us to buy this fucking hoodie. I was on board with this. You know what, though, Maggot? You've panned out to be true and correct, as usual, all right? I hate this bitch. I hope she never sells a damn sweatshirt as long as she lives. She's gaslit us all too much.
Already.
Probably. She's probably a millionaire from this.
Yeah. So do we want to go through this thing that she did on the Monopoly thing, or do we want to wrap it up?
I do want to see how she covers non-cornucopia related things. I feel like this will really settle my feelings about it.
I agree. Did you copy and paste like a profile or something?
No,
or like a scene collection?
I think we're back.
Yeah,
or
no,
not.
Brandon's making it. It's on starting soon.
Let me get it to the thing.
I think we're back.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I didn't. I created a whole new everything, profile, everything. I'll wipe it clean.
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
gonna wipe it clean, and I'll just this next week I'll wipe it clean and just create a whole brand new thing. For
God, I hope
Sorry
it
about
didn't
the
cut out
technical
before DMax said I was right. Somebody clip that.
I did say that she was right. Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know. That remains to be seen. Now, we need to see this one so that we can see if Maggot was indeed correct.
Yeah.
Maybe, possibly.
Okay,
You know?
let me go back to.
Hey, while we're sitting here, real quick, another Mandela effect that tends to happen is whether or not your family is going to be destroyed in Fortnite or in any other video game out there. Thank you so much to our members, part of the Goblin Crew, Echo of Tragedy, Joe, Mr. AKA Mr. Brain Malaya. Holy hell, I haven't said that in a long time. Miss Mame S, Trippy Savage, K Huck, and Pigeon Salad. Thank you all to our wonderful members of the Goblin Crew. $9.99 a month, and you can get shouted out at the end of the live streams and videos and such like that. For $4.99 a month, you can become part of you can be a mud pie and gain early access to our content a day before it is uploaded to the general public. And for $1.99 a month, that is again just $1.99 a month, you can become a mudslinger and get priority comments and show up in our members only chats. Thank you to all of our members. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, so let's see. Is it going to work?
Chat has confirmed they did hear you say she was right. So that's good.
No, there you go. All right.
All right, so
Well,
let's get into this before we get things correct. Here we go.
I found the Monopoly Man's monocle, but stay with me because there is so much drama to this journey. Been over 250 million Monopoly board games sold in 111 countries, 43 different languages, and over 300 variations, and I found the one where the monocle is present. Every time I've seen this recreation of the Monopoly Man with a monocle,
He doesn't have a monocle?
No, apparently he does not.
I don't believe that. Like he's got to, right? Like he's a fancy dude. Like why would they not? Monopoly Man.
I'm sure I've seen it in my life. When I see this vision of it, I suddenly start to doubt myself because this looks less familiar and less correct to me.
Yeah,
and
I don't
found out
recognize
why.
that.
After all of my digging, I could only find the monocle in use one time on the $2 bill in the 1996 European version of Monopoly Junior. If you look at
See it right
Which
there.
is the communist monopoly. Let's be honest.
Right there. You see it there. He's got, but the other pictures, he does not have a monocle. He does not.
How ironic is it that the $2 bill has him with a monocle? $2, one
other
like you
bills,
figured
you
that
can
it would be the like. Oh, they fucked it up actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, because look at it. Shouldn't the number one, the one should be him just by himself, and then the two should be him hugging somebody, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's a printing issue or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, good.
the monocle isn't present on them, which is why the running Mr. Monopoly Man is the only time the depiction looks correct. I was able to dig up several other images to validate the validity of this. Throughout this journey, I've ended up with more questions than answers. As an American, I'm confused why this is the image that comes to my mind when I think of the Monopoly Man, so I'm currently digging through the historical archives of Monopoly board games sold, but it's currently looking like finding a needle in a haystack.
I don't think it's that deep.
Okay,
I think literally all it is just like you think it's a fancy looking dude. He's got the fancy looking duds and everything. Just throw a Monopoly on him. He's got the mustache and the top hat. You know, he's got a cane. Like that's just like the general aesthetic, I think is what it is. The more I look at it, the more wrong it looks.
I was just thinking that, like, you know, I bet Monopoly shows up in a lot of like media, movies, and TV shows, and in order to make it distinct enough, like they could have just been adding monocles to all of those versions of it, and so we've just kind of superimposed them onto each other.
That, or it's like DMax says, our brains put things there that are not really there, because to us aesthetically, if somebody's in a top hat and a cane or whatever, or that type, you expect them to have like a monocle. They're just that proper, you know.
Yeah, it's that like it's just that image or something.
Our brains gaslight us is what essentially what happens. Is our own brains gaslight us.
Fully understand how a monocle even stays on one's face exactly.
You wedge it in there.
It wedges.
You can,
you wedge.
If you've ever used a monocle, it becomes a lot more. I guess some people just can't because they probably don't have enough like brow to do it.
Yeah.
But
interesting.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I reached out to ChatGPT, but things got real fishy real fast. I tell
Bro.
ChatGPT that the 1996 Monopoly game has a monocle on the $2 bill. It agrees with me and says I am correct. However, when I started asking for resources, ChatGPT immediately backtracked and claimed that the monocle does not exist. To make sure I wasn't creating confirmation bias, I tried telling it that the monocle was on the $5 bill, and it said no. I had many people comment that not only was the monocle a part of Mr. Monopoly's image, but they remember using it as a playing piece in the original games, and ChatGPT said that was correct. And once again, when I started asking for resources,
I don't
know about a monocle as the playing piece, though.
No,
I don't
she's
even know how
saying
that
she
would
lied
work.
to ChatGPT about that
Oh.
being a thing. And
Oh.
ChatGPT was like, oh, yeah, that was totally a thing. And then when she asked
Gotcha.
for resources, then apparently it told her.
Well, that's the
not a
thing,
thing.
though, is that this is flawed anyway, because I get it. Like, people
Yeah.
don't know how ChatGPT works, but like ChatGPT, like it just has a screenshot of the internet from like 3 years ago or something. So it's not current, it's not up to date, and it can't even really answer. Like, it can give its best answer for things that are this complicated, but there's no way. It's not like it's any better than like this lady just doing it independently. But it's interesting to hear it, see what it says.
ChatGPT suddenly pretended like it has no idea that the monocle was an original playing piece. It was so wild to me that I had to again verify that this wasn't confirmation bias, but it was not. At this point, it was clear to me that my Monopoly Man monocle journey was not over, except the real kicker is in the Library of Congress on the official government website. There's a 330-page paper called The Monopolist's Obsession, Fury, and the Scandals Behind the World's Favorite Board Game. I tried to request access to this, but was denied, but I will not give up.
This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, but I don't Google whatever you do. Do not, because I just did this just to like verify if he's got the monocle or not. If you type in Monopoly Man on Google Images, you come up. One of the images that pops up is a blue and yellow image of a black drawn version of the Monopoly Man peeing. And it says that it's in stock for $7,000.
I think that's just because of your.
No. You are not turning this around on me. I did not do anything like that. That's not my fault. I just typed in on Google, a fresh Google, Monopoly Man. Now you got to see it. Okay, now you got to see it. It's not TOS. You should be fine. Just type in Monopoly Man on Google Images and see if it comes up. Now you've gone and done it.
What if it doesn't, D.Max? What will you do then?
I'll be very embarrassed. Okay, Google Images. It's right there. Boom, right there. See, it's right there.
No. Well, here,
right there. It's right there. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's not
see,
what
look
I
at
thought you were describing.
$7,000. Look at that. Would you pay, Maggie? Would you pay seven? I know you're into this kind of thing. Would you pay $7,000 for this?
You said it was the first one, though.
I didn't say it was the first one. I said it was one of the ones that popped up. I never said it was the first one. I think you're Mandela affecting me.
I played a lot of Monopoly. Can anyone guess what my favorite piece was? What Monopoly piece am I guess?
The car.
The thimble.
How do you know that it's the car? What made you say car?
Because
Okay.
everybody wants to be the car. It's the most chosen
I want to be the
piece.
top hat.
Otherwise,
I like the top hat. Battleship's cool too.
I was always
Otherwise
the
the-
headless horseman.
That's a good one too.
That's not a piece.
Yes, it is.
I was a car. My sister was always the thimble.
Thimbles are cool.
These were the pieces.
Yeah.
That's the
Thimbles are
only
called
piece you
kisses.
can actually wear, theoretically.
Sure, you can put it on your finger and be like, "Blue, blue, blue, blue." Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so what is this? We have another short. What is this one? Did CERN move us into a parallel universe?
This one
Who's
was
CERN?
wow. This is okay. The video explains it. So
Okay.
According to Max Laughlin, the Large Hadron Collider is the device that led humankind to move into a new universe. The young prodigy recorded videos where he elaborated on his assertions and the portal that CERN researchers opened. His hypotheses about our world include how CERN experiments are threatening to break the fabric of our existence and move us to a parallel reality. He argued that the experiments performed by this machine may have shattered the universe, causing humanity to exist in a parallel reality.
Yeah, actually, I heard a lot of people talk about that around like when COVID started happening, because that's when they switched on the Large Hadron Collider. Like that's when all the weird shit started happening. So everybody's like, ooh, maybe it was them. Maybe it was the scientists.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like if that's the case, then we're all in hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that thing would have gone kablooey and we would have all been dead.
So here's the real
They're
question.
saying they just turned it on. You don't think it could have taken us into a different parallel universe, which is the suspicion here?
Well, see, that's the
Okay,
question, right? That's
what's
what
the
we have to-
difference?
Yeah.
That-
Okay.
like I'd ask, like, what's the difference between dying and going to heaven or hell and living in a different like reality or existence, right? Same thing, maybe.
So
I've seen Loki, and I saw Interstellar. Theoretically, there are other parallel universes that are just different than the ones we were in. So what's the practical difference? No. What's the but what if there is an actual difference, and what if they don't know they're doing that, and like in this particular universe we're fine, but then they switch us into another one where all of a sudden, holy shit, we're not fine. Like
an alternate reality where Maggot doesn't yell at me every day. An alternate reality where she doesn't drink monsters and instead she drinks water. You know, stays hydrated like a normal person.
Monster is water.
It's not water. We've been over this. You can't gaslight me any more than this, all right? You're not going to Mandela affect me into thinking that water is monster.
We could
Monster is
be in
water.
a parallel universe where it is water. What if our lakes and rivers were filled with
they were all
glowing monsters? And
that would be the place I think that Maggot would like to live. That'd be her heaven.
Okay, so here's the question that we have to ask ourselves at the end of this episode. Is the Mandela effect a real thing, or do we just waste an hour of our time gaslighting ourselves?
Oh, we absolutely just wasted our time thanks to Jessica Pizzle, but it's fine.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that Jessica Pizzle came up with this topic, and then we all talked about it while she did other things, like get well, presumably.
Yeah, Graciel's correcting me for something I said before. She said it was in 2016 when Bowie died, the world went nuts. Yeah, that's when the Hadron Collider came on. Well, that makes more sense, I feel. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Mandela effect. I mean, look, these are all just things that like happen, right? It's like you think something is one way and then you realize it's like a complete total other way. It's like, honestly, my favorite example of the Mandela effect, I think, actually is the Luke, I am your father one. Because it's just like, I think it's a perfect example because the line is very simple and it's within a thing of dialogue. So of course it wouldn't be something as reductive and stupid on a script like, Luke, I am your father. It'd be, no, I am your father, because it's part of a conversation, right? Yet every single thing that is referenced back to that moment from Star Wars has always said, Luke, I am your father, because they're trying to make that reference and not have it be like in the middle of a sentence, like in the middle of like out of context, I guess. So like that makes sense to me. And that's what the Mandela effect is, I think. You know, that's why I think like the Jason Mandela thing, probably what ended up happening was somebody probably just misreported his death. And then a bunch of people read it, or maybe a few people read it and they thought they'd whatever. And that was it, you know? I think that's real. I think that's normal.
Well, possibly. I don't know.
I think because it doesn't have a practical difference, it's just kind of fun to think about. Because, like, let's say we switch into another reality every second for the next 10 seconds. How would we know? And, like,
it wouldn't.
If we were to know, wouldn't that then make us unhappy? Because be like, well, what if I was X, Y, and Z in that previous universe? So it's kind of like, is this something that's worth worrying about when there's theoretically nothing I can do about a thing that I'm not sure is happening?
I had to check my zipper because you said X, Y, and Z in another universe, and I thought you were trying to like signal to me that I had made some sort of a mistake. But we're good. We've been good. We're good.
Okay, so I want to personally apologize for all the little glitches and hiccups. I will totally destroy this profile and rebuild before the next stream. And I want to thank Mags for joining us today.
You're
it's
welcome.
A Sunday. We were a little bit more low key today anyway.
Yeah. I think I believe more in the Streisand effect than the Mandela effect.
Okay.
I
think that's fair.
I think I've seen more actual proof or more, what do you call it, results from the Streisand effect. But you know what? You know who I appreciate the most, Max?
Who?
Seth?
The Goblin Crew, which I know you have pulled up and ready to go, right, Max?
That's true. I already said their names though.
Oh, did you?
But I'll say them again. The Goblin Crew, Echo Tragedy,
now you're
Joe, Mr.
gaslighting
AK.
me.
I did.
No,
I already
no,
said it.
he
Joe,
did.
aka
He
Mr.
did.
Brave
He
Leia, Mame S, Trippy Savage, K-Huck, Pigeon Salad. You guys got to donate twice now this month because I said your name an extra time. So if I don't see some sort of donation or something, I'm gonna call. I was gonna say I was gonna pull a DSP, but I'm not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. You can't. That's not happening.
You're gonna give everybody a
What?
cupcake?
No, I'm not. No, that's gonna be a big no for me, dog. No, I'm not doing that. It's not happening. I don't even know why that was on my brain as if something I was gonna do. I'm not gonna do
That's
that.
EDP, Peepaw, not DSP. That's EDP.
Yeah, I almost said
Same
EDP
thing.
too, but I meant
Same
DSP,
thing.
and I
Same
don't
thing,
want to say
really.
either. Really, no, not really.
So make sure you guys check out D.Max over on all of his stuff. He is he's streaming. He's making shorts. He is successfully bringing back Friday Fortnights. He's over there. He's doing some stuff, wild and crazy stuff there.
Yeah, actually, next Friday we might end up doing. I might mix it up a little bit, just because like the Friday Fortnights have been fun and stuff, and I do want to do some, and we'll probably still end up doing some Friday Fortnights, but I want to include as many people as we can. So I thought it might be fun to do a Jaxbox Films for this Friday.
Okay.
Or Jaxbox Films. Holy shit. I'm like so commentary brain. No, a Jaxbox gaming night with everybody who's there, because then everybody can play that game and that'll be fun for everyone. So we'll start out the day. We'll start out with that, or maybe we'll play like a few rounds of Fortnite just to get people in, and then when everybody's in, then we'll switch up to that. So look forward to that at D_Max_HS on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter. You can even find it. And thank you for all of your support. Appreciate it. Thank you, Peepaw, for mentioning it, by the way.
No problem. You can find Maggot. Let's see, where all can you find Maggot? You can find her on K-Huck. You can find her on
Your new interview show.
Yeah, our new interview show over there, Chewing the Fat with Peepaw and Maggot. You've got what else is she doing? Oh, she's doing the thing. She's calling into all these different shows like Turd Island. And she's
been on Beckett a few times, huh?
She's been on Beckett. Yeah, she was tormenting him last night.
What? He asked me to come on. What the hell?
He deserves your tormentation, honestly.
Listen,
he deserves it.
I didn't say he didn't ask you on. I just said you were there tormenting him. That they don't have to be exclusive of each. Yeah, they don't have to be exclusive. They can be inclusive. Let's see, where else have I seen you?
I'm everywhere.
You are everywhere. You are really becoming everywhere. You're becoming quite the. Everybody loves Maggot's clips. They use her clips all the time. So she is a prolific clipper. I'm wondering though if she's getting more and more busier, calling into all these shows and being participants and in these shows. Is she going to be able to maintain her queen of clipping? I don't know. I mean, she's
okay. No. That title is not even like accurate. Okay.
The queen of clipping. You've never liked that. What do you mean? You revel in it. You have a T-shirt. Yes. You have like a Letterman jacket that says "Queen of Clipping." What are you even talking about?
We've all seen it.
Gaslighting.
I've seen it.
No, I'm Mandela affecting. It's a difference.
Okay. Gigi basically let all of the Clear as Mud content out. We all died because she just quit feeding us over there. So the Clear as Mud content house is no more a thing, evidently. So
damn it. Yeah. Oh really? Wait, we're all dead in Sims? We've all died?
Yes.
Not quite. Well, we might see a resurgence of them, but certain people have gotten me really into Fortnite, and so I've been in a bit of a streak.
So what we need to do is we need to get the show as popular as we can, so that we can write something to Epic Games and say put Clear as Mud in the game, and they'll say what? Who is that? And we'll say put Clear as Mud in the game.
Exactly.
That's
Don't let your dreams be dreams, all right?
Exactly.
Just do it.
I think on that note, I don't think I have anything else. I think we've gotten all the stuff. We've done the things.
It's a pretty boring Sunday. The reality is everybody knows what's going on. There's all the Mama Max stuff, everybody blowing up everything and whatever. We're just over here. We're chilling. We're vibing, and we appreciate it. So thanks for coming out to the show.
Well, I don't know that Peepaw has cried for Seth enough times this stream yet, though. Like,
should we make like a we should make like some Clear as Mud merch that just says, it's just a picture of Seth and it says like missing, or like, you know,
Yeah.
like it's like a milk carton with her name on it, or like with her
the
face on
milk
it.
carton. Yes.
A milk carton, and it'll be like a goblin. It'll just be a picture of a goblin on it.
I like that. I like that. I do.
I'm a fan.
We can work with it, maybe.
Okay. Well,
All right.
thank you guys, all my co-hosts. Wonderful stream. We took nothing and made a.
We literally didn't even have the person who came here with the fucking topic, and we made it work.
Exactly.
Look at you.
We're
Look at
still
us. This is how you do content, ladies and gentlemen. You just stand up and shake your butt for a second.
We danced like the best little dancers we are. So be looking. We've got a recorded episode that'll be dropping. I may drop it actually early Monday. To give the channel members a little bit longer with the video. I think it's actually the last recorded episode with Seth.
Oh, with Seth. That's right.
Oh.
So sad. He'll get over it eventually, folks. Trust me. He'll stop talking about her eventually.
But I did get to play Fortnite with her today, so that helped a little bit. So
yeah, she was crying, whining, pissing, moaning.
Yes. No, she was
we weren't
not.
playing Fortnite with her. She
no,
was.
she was not.
You just
She
agreed
was
with
not.
me.
You
just agreed with me that that's what she was doing.
You was whining and crying because you weren't the favorite. Exactly. And on that note, guys, we're out of here. Have a great day. If you're getting in the snow like I am, stay warm, stay safe, and we will keep your powder dry, and we will see you in the funny papers. We're out of here.